Let's get it.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is Thursday Night Football on EA Sports.
On EA
Up next,
Sports.
we've got what should be an intriguing matchup between the Cleveland Browns and the Cincinnati Bengals.
Coach, thank you. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to the Queen City of Cincinnati and Paul Brown Stadium right on the
three-time back-to-back Super Bowl champions.
For the new NFL season between the Cleveland Browns and the Cincinnati Bengals. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A Bengal first down on the 16.
Let's go.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
Smash.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
91.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. That one complete to the former Seminole, Auden Tate. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. Mixon with a first down carry. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Good play, defense.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game. But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Nice little catch, Dobbins.
But he's looking sharp right from the get-go here. Tough division. They needed this kind of a start. But I think this is part of where scripting comes in. We always hear about the scripting of plays, how they're going to be called. Everyone dress rehearses their script. And right now, they're following it to a T.
And for that opening drive, so part of the script still to come, right, partner?
Yeah, no doubt about it. We've got a ways to go with that. But you can tell that they worked on the script the entire week in practice, and it's paying off for them.
He's got the first down inside the 10. And he'll take this into the end zone from Bengal TD. A 21-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals take it right down and score on the opening drive. Excellent start there. First drive of the season. Big-time success putting it in the end zone.
And remember, that was done without any real map of how to do it. In other words,
let's get it.
Into the season, you got game film to work off of, tendencies to work off of. The first drive of the season, things can be entirely different than what you've seen in the past. It's a really good job of execution by them.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From the gun, Mayfield. Gonna throw right side here, complete.
Good catch.
Get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 and a first down. Mayfield on first down. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 43. Now Chubb on 1st down, able to work his way forward for about 5. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. The free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle.
Here we go. Here we go.
Mayfield off the play fake. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Browns passing game finding its stride. They've got another 1st down. Mayfield throwing quickly out to Beckham. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. On 2nd and 9, Mayfield. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. An 18-yard touchdown grab as they are now on the board here in the 1st half. And now it's blocked. Well, the Bengals, does the big boy have the juice? He's at the 50, the 40. But he will not be able to bring this one back, and the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
I know it's easy to kind of shrug off a blocked extra point, but this game is shaping up to be a tight one. The 2nd half, this could prove crucial.
Yeah, we might look back on this one. We'll have to wait and see. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Steps away. He's going to take off with it. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a 1st down. A reminder coming up at halftime, it's the season debut of the coach, Jonathan Coachman, in Orlando, as we look ahead to all the action coming up this opening weekend. And of course, we'll also take a look back at this 1st half. Now he's going to get this all the way down to
your ankles, kid.
A very solid gain of 27. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Bengals with 3 Super Bowls. This game is realistic.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest game.
I had a good draft pick.
Possibilities here on 2nd down.
And I've just built my team
At the 21, just shy of the
around it.
red zone. That one a 1st down pickup.
And they have me at the wheel. I don't have any Bengals players really left.
Going on 1st down. Daniels. He's got the 1st down inside the 10.
Let's get it. Let's get it. Thank you for the like. Thank you for the like.
Finding a rhythm. They've got another 1st. From the gun. Daniels. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Taking it in.
There was 2 seasons that I barely made the playoffs.
And that lead is now 7 with a chance to go to 8 or more if they want to get
Because I simulated most of it. Are the Browns still horrible? No, me, the Browns, and the Ravens have made the Super Bowl all 4 years. Or made the playoffs all 4 years. Last 3 years, to make the Super Bowl, I've had to play the Browns or the Ravens in the conference championship.
Now by getting this late score in the half.
But it's been the Browns versus the Ravens 4 years in a row in the divisional round.
20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play.
Look at
because if you think about
How do you block that?
Here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, You're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Get to the locker room.
You get what I'm saying?
Right, we will save the week 1 highlights and apparently
all three. The Steelers haven't made the playoffs once, but the Ravens and the Browns have made the playoffs all 3 years with me, or all 4 years. I lost to the Chiefs in the divisional round my first year, and then I won 3 Super Bowls in a row.
To the 16-yard line.
And this is the first week of my first week of my 5th season.
Set to start off this 3rd quarter. They're down here, but
and my team's pretty stacked.
What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Now Mayfield. That's out to complete. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that's well short of what he needed. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it up.
Nice return.
An excellent return that time.
I'll take it.
6 yards. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense,
oh, shit, nice hit.
Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And he's taken down inside the 30.
Push it real good.
There, move the chains.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop it. And here's a throw taken in by Boyd. And down inside the 15 he goes. A Bengal 1st down on the 16-yard pickup there. They'll run on 1st down. Mixon. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. He completes it to Tate. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
He can run for it, and he will. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down. Back now in Cincinnati. It's the Bengals in possession of the football and in possession of the lead as well as we start the 4th. They run for it with Mixon. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
Touchdown!
Taking it in from 7 yards away.
Let's go.
The Bengals, they widen their lead. I think all teams probably like seeing
playing a team I'm probably going to play 3 times this year. So it's good that we got the win. It was tough.
That's what you want.
Close game. I finally pulled away from them.
That as well, because you and I both know protecting the home field, winning your home games is paramount in this league. So you go into it, yeah, we want it, but now you actually have to go out and prove it.
Yeah, 2 sides to that coin, and looking like they're going to protect it here in this one. And now the Browns coming out on the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. This is the tight end, Njoku. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Mayfield looks to throw. And he fires
User pick.
Intercepted.
User pick.
Off at the 23.
User pick.
This will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Joe Mixon, and he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 10 yards there on a Bengal first. Back to Mixon on 1st down. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here.
Is that going to be a face mask? Is that going to be a face mask?
They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this 1st down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8. The tackle made by the linebacker, Joe Schobert, on 2nd down. Mixon, and he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
And brought down, but not before
J.K. Dobbins is that shit.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided.
That could have been a pick six.
A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down. Here's a 2nd and 7. They'll roll him out right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead, you've got to protect it, and he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this, 4th quarter. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Joe Mixon, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. Gonzalez good on the extra
Let's
point.
get it, chat.
And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. And the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play.
I was in the good for the pick.
I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game.
Well, that's a 1-0.
They haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
12 yards on the return that time. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. A gain of 3, 2nd down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. Again, it's Mixon. And an alley to run. He's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. And finally marked down at the 42-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. On first down, Mixon. Give him 5 on the carry.
Ran over that dude.
Second down. The first down
Over
run
chat.
got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Give Jay.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down. Well, my friend, for the players, it's good for them to get that first game under their belts. For you and I, that first Thursday night game, also good for us to get that under our belts, wasn't it?
It was no longer preseason. We were into the regular season, the first game of the year. And, you know, all eyes were watching this one. Everyone was excited that football was back.
And it's just special. You could just feel it. It's so good to have the...
1-0, chap. 1-0. Let's go. We got San Francisco this week, chat. And then we got the Browns again. And we're going to play the majority of this.
Mixing, fixing for another big game.
All right, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the so-called Silicon Valley and Levi Stadium in Santa Clara. Tonight, we wrap up an intriguing Week 2 with a good Monday night matchup between the Cincinnati Bengals and the San Francisco 49ers.
Come on, set. AP Gators.
A first carry for the former Oklahoma Sooner, Joe Mixon. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's 2nd down. And a look now at the Cincinnati offense.
Now the backfield is Joe Mixon, and he was a valuable commodity coming out of the University of Oklahoma because of his ability to be so versatile. Can run it inside with power, gets to the perimeter and can outrun people, catches the ball not only out of the backfield, but you can split him out just like he would be a receiver. And I think if he wanted to dedicate himself,
First down, let's go.
He gets it to the 34, good enough for the first. And that gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Daniels. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, 2nd down. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And he'll get 2, maybe 3, up near the 37. On 3rd down, Mixon. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. He's got his man, Boyd. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Back to throw. Daniels.
Well, peel back the curtain, partner. We've got a pretty good look into how they plan to play this game. Aggressive seems to be the word. Going for it on 4th down in this situation.
Yeah, opening drive. Now, we know this coaching staff, they have traits of aggression in their
That's
history.
kind of
What a start to this
interference,
game.
maybe a little bit.
People might say reckless, but they got it. 1 for 1 on 4th down here early in the game.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Oh, no.
3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. Not the opening possession they were looking for, especially on the road.
No doubt about it, because they wanted to come out and establish a little momentum right away. But now bringing up a 4th down, an empty possession, not what they were seeking.
He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he's got it
First down, J.K. Dobbins. They ain't expecting it.
You usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. 2nd and 2. Looking for Boyd, and he's got him. Touchdown, Bengals. Tyler Boyd, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Bengals take it right down and score on the opening drive. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. First carry for Damian Harris, the Alabama man. And he is
not today.
Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Let's go, deep, tighten up. Let's go, deep, tighten up.
Play action, Garoppolo. And that will be incomplete.
They kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50, 1st and 10. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Looking to throw. Daniels. He's got his man. This is Tate. And he gets it down deep into San Francisco territory. A big play there for the Bengals. 52 yards.
10-2 start.
From the gun, Daniels. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But, you know, there's some really upset defenders on that.
And he will take it on in.
Oh, my.
Bengals touchdown. Joe Mixon, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, you know, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. He's got Smith here. And he'll be taken down, but not.
Come on, Bates. You got somebody running in your zone. You got to commit.
A really good pickup of 28 yards. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. And the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10.
I missed the tackle.
He's corralled, but not
I'm trying to go undefeated this season, chat.
First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards. To throw, it's Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Sam Hubbard making his presence felt in the backfield. To try again after the sack. Garoppolo completes it to the tight end Kittle. The 49ers.
I'm telling you, my whole team is over 80, chat. Except for a couple of linemen, I think.
They had a catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all. And now they're looking at 3rd down here. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
Well, that's certainly playing down and distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. Joe Mixon and the rest of his offense making their way back onto the field. The passing game, they've had more success there than the running game. Maybe something they game plan for.
How come they didn't tell us about it?
Because they wanted to keep it a secret.
We did ask, didn't we? But I think what happened in this one is they've realized that they've established the run pretty well, and teams are going to key on that. They thought they could open it up and have success through the air, and that's exactly what's going on.
Yeah, they've had success, at least so far here in the 2nd quarter. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11. On first down, Daniels. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. On 1st and 10, Daniels. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
Let's see what you got.
5.
56. Must 56. I got one. 57.
Throwing again. Daniels got his man there, complete to Gallup. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. This quarterback now 11 of 16 through the air. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Daniels to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Tyler Boyd, the former Pitt Panther, was the target. And it's 2nd down. And the kick by Gonzalez is good. And that will do it for this first half. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Fielded about a yard deep.
This team we have built is built to win Super Bowls.
Here comes the 49ers.
We have no cap space for a reason.
First to begin this third quarter. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now.
He rifles
another user pick. Another user pick.
And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Look at me. Go.
They'll try to get the run game going. This is Mixon. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a first down. Now they run with Mixon. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. On 2nd down now, Mixon. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
MVP.
After that last play, there's a Bengal down on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back.
Oh, no. William.
On 3rd down.
Dobbins.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
All right, here's what we're going to do.
What happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get
nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
They fucking blitz everybody.
And the 49ers are going to get the football back. So they'd converted their first 2 4th down attempts. Not there. Now they're 2 for 3.
You think maybe the offense coordinator expended a little capital on that one? You know, when you're 2 for 2, you can lobby for that 3rd one, right? Didn't get it there. Maybe now the head coach might not be so eager to go for it as we go forward.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. And he is met in
That's how you play linebacker, Chad.
Scrimmage. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
Well, if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Not today.
Another drive comes and goes. Still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, when the second half comes, you know, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
That's pulled in at the 32. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Bengals will take over in terrific field position.
On the set.
56, right there, 56. Ready? Let's go.
They'll run on first down. Mixon, and a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. To throw on 2nd down, Daniels. He's going to find Gallup here complete. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. Off the bootleg, Daniels.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen. Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the
Let's
first
go.
target.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him. Find him.
56 yarders.
These kickers now, It's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make
Let's
it.
go.
You're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 22. Looking to throw. Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Sam Hubbard, his second sack of the night.
That's the second sack of the game. The best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26.
Yeah, let that boy run the ball more. He got 9 yards, 1 carry. The other guy's got -5 on 7 carries.
It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the 4th and final quarter. Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down.
Ooh, I was going to destroy him anyways. I was going to destroy him anyway, chat. Swear.
Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a Scotia credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
And he'll be brought down with the 1st down and a late flag here, too.
Face
mask.
mask.
Get a few more tacked on for good measure. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they'll march up another 15 against your squad.
4 yards on the pickup, and it'll make it 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Garoppolo looks to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Past the 20. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Give them 32 on the play.
I don't know what defense we're running here, but we need to quit running it.
But they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Garoppolo. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers get a score closer. Prater for the extra point. And that cuts this lead down to 13. So that drives 7 plays in length. And the end result for the 49ers, a touchdown. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. On 2nd down, Mixon. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. From the gun to give to Mixon. He'll have a 1st down inside the 10. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Mixon with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling, but inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants them to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
The San Francisco offense getting their last-minute instructions before they take over here. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand and like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Throwing now is Garoppolo. The start for them near flawless. Defense gets him a 3 and out. 2 quick pass connections on offense.
So that's how a team works together. Just what you described. Get them the ball, give them a little momentum, and they're capitalizing off of that. Thanks a lot, guys.
Two-face, man. That's sprints.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it. Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost his bread and butter. It's a good running back dive play.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Now after the completion,
oh no, Mr. Bates. Mr. Bates.
Takes a peek. We'll take a break. Garoppolo on the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. There's Garoppolo to throw. Gets this one to Juszczyk. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. And yet again, it's Garoppolo. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. That'll bring out 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Garoppolo looks to throw once more. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line. Sam Hubbard bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight. His pass caught at the 4. Maybe one final chance here to make this a bit more respectable as they'll go for it on 4th and goal. So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And it was their defense that really paved the way to this victory.
Oh, yeah,
as they allowed the one touchdown, and that was all she wrote.
Almost want to do the defense chant right now, right? Defense with a couple of claps in there, but no one wants to hear that from me. Let's just talk about how they got it done, though. When you take care of every aspect of the game, shut down the run, control the airways, right? Make
Alright, chat, let's see mid-season. I know I said I want to go undefeated, but I also think that this team should be able to win on their own without me playing every team, you know? What do you guys think? Say we send them mid-season, see how it works. See how it goes. I bet you we at least lose 2. Probably more than 2 though, just my luck. They lost 3. You're gonna be how it goes. Sim to like week 14. Pittsburgh looks like they're gonna make the playoffs this year, though. Oh shit. That's not good. That's not good. I let it go too far, chat. Damn, chat. Alright, well, I think I'm gonna hop off, chat. I'm getting tired. I'm gonna sleep. I got a big day tomorrow, hanging out with my family all day. Much love. Happy holidays. I hope you have a great day. And I'll see you guys in the next one.